What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about some Week 10 SEC matchups. Being that my Alabama Crimson Tide don't play this week, us Alabama fans, we can sit back and watch everybody else stress free. So, in saying that, great games coming up. It's going to be a great SEC weekend. I can tell you that right now. Anyway, we got number 9 Vanderbilt at number 20 Texas, 12 p.m. on ABC. Texas is a 2.5 point favorite. Over and under 45.5. I believe I'm going to take the over on this game. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how Texas is a 2.5 point favorite over Vanderbilt. If you look at the way Texas been playing, Vanderbilt has been playing a whole lot better than them. A whole lot. Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt quarterback, has been playing way better than Arch Manning, Texas quarterback. Now, I don't even know if Arch Manning going to be playing this week. He in concussion protocol. So, don't know who Texas backup is. But, it is what it is. Next man up. But if Arch Manning does play this week, I will say, throughout the season, Arch has been very inconsistent from game to game. You don't know which Arch you're going to get. You might get the Arch against Oklahoma, or you might get the Arch against who? Florida. I'll just say that. You just might. But anyway, I don't give a damn who the quarterback is. I just think Vanderbilt is an overall better team than Texas. Now, if you look at Vanderbilt's schedule, look at their wins. They got wins over South Carolina, LSU, Missouri. LSU and Missouri is pretty good teams. When Vanderbilt played South Carolina was ranked at number 11, top 15 team, and Vanderbilt beat them 31-7. So, yeah, it is what it is. Only blemish on Vanderbilt's record is at the hands of my Alabama Crimson Tide. Vanderbilt to beat 3 ranked opponents. 3 of them. Let that sink in now. Let that sink in. So, Vanderbilt, I think, is the better team. Plus, they beat Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech, they not that good. But I thought I'd throw them in there, being that they are a Power 4 opponent. If you look at old Texas Longhorns and they schedule, I know they 5-2. I know they 5-2, but they don't look like a 5-2. They 6-2, as a matter of fact. They don't look like a 6-2 team, and they don't play like a 6-2 team. Of course, 3 of their wins is against San Jose State, UTEP, and Sam Houston. I don't even know if Sam Houston won a game yet. And then you look at the games that they done won in the SEC. Kentucky last week, Mississippi State, bottom of the barrel SEC team. They went into overtime with them. They lost to Florida. Florida is not good at all. But then they do have a win over number 6, Oklahoma. So, I know the rivalry game. You know, all in rivalry games, shit happens. Look at Auburn and Alabama. I'm just saying. Shit happens. I mean, teams play out of their mind in rivalry games. And that's what Texas did. So, yeah. Anyway, and I know Texas got only 1 loss in the SEC. I understand that, but still, they are not a great team, and that loss in the SEC play is against them damn Florida Gators. Nobody would have ever thought going into the Red River rivalry that Texas would pull out that win. I certainly didn't. But hey, it is what it is, and guess what? I don't think they can pull out the win over Vanderbilt. So therefore, I got Vanderbilt beating Texas. Vanderbilt gonna go into your home stadium and beat that ass. Vanderbilt and Diego Pavia. Watch what I tell you. They just a better overall team. Now, if y'all play like y'all played against Oklahoma, and then Vanderbilt played like Oklahoma played against y'all, then you'll get a win. But other than that, you won't. You will not win. No, Texas. Vanderbilt and Diego Pavia coming into your house, and I'm going to slap your ass around. Okay? I just want you to know that. All right, moving on. You got number 5, Georgia, at those Florida Gators. Now, this game, I know, they got Georgia as the road team, but the game is played in Jacksonville. So, neutral site, 3:30 ABC. Georgia is a 7.5 point favorite with the over and under 50.5, and I'm taking on that. Now, I don't know how Georgia is only a 7.5 point favorite. I really don't know. Florida is a terrible team. I'm telling you. They terrible. What are they? They are 3-4 right now, 2-2 in the SEC. They got wins over Texas and a bottom of the barrel Mississippi State. I already told you Texas is so inconsistent, especially at quarterback play, and I don't know if Archman is playing, but still. But anyway, Georgia should beat the hell out of freaking Florida. I mean, Florida got losses to USF, LSU, which we know ain't a good team. They in disarray right now. New head coach or interim coach. They got losses to Miami, who's a good team. Losses to Texas A&M, who's a good team. But Florida is not a good team. DJ Lagway, he ain't playing like he did last season. Not by far. I don't know if they told him not to run or whatever, but he's not running like he was last year in his freshman season. I don't know if that's to try to keep him healthy. You know what I'm saying? But then he coming back from that shoulder injury. So I don't know, man. I don't know how to really. I don't know what to say about this Florida team unless the offense is terrible. Defense, they got a pretty good defense. But I don't think they got enough to stop Georgia for, a whole entire 4 quarters. I don't. That's if Georgia come to play 4 quarters. If Georgia offense played like they played against, who was it, they last game? Let me see who Georgia last game was. Georgia last game was against Ole Miss. Now, if their offense come to play like they played against Ole Miss, then I think freaking Georgia is gonna blow these guys out. Blow them out. Now they play 4 quarters. Offensively, they gonna blow them out. Can the defense play four quarters for Georgia? That has yet to be seen. That's all I know. That's all I know. Now, I will say, in my opinion, Florida's defense is better than Ole Miss defense, okay? So, I don't know. But I know one thing. Florida ain't going to score no damn 5 straight possessions like Ole Miss did because they don't have the offense to do it. They don't. So, it would really surprise me if Florida is even competitive in this game. I got Georgia winning this game big. Now, it's a rivalry game. Anything can happen in this rivalry game. Well, can anybody tell me when was the last time Florida beat Georgia? Was it 2020? Because I don't remember it happening here lately. I'll just say that. Because Florida has been a terrible team. And plus, they in disarray. They done fired their damn coach. Billy Napier is gone, so I just don't know. I don't know. We will see. Is this the first game Florida playing without Billy Napier? Y'all let me know. Let me know. So I believe it is. But no more Billy boy. He's out of there. Interim head coach. Georgia gets the win. Jacksonville this weekend over the Florida Gators. Next up, you got the South Carolina Gamecocks at number 7, Ole Miss. 7 p.m. on ESPN. All right. Ole Miss 12.5 point favorite. Over and under 54.5. All right. South Carolina coming off a loss against my Alabama Crimson Tide. I got to say it. South Carolina is not a bad team. They not a bad team. Lenore Sellers, he's a great quarterback. I know he fumbled the ball, but that guy is hard to tackle. He can deliver the passes. I mean, that the defense against Alabama, they came to play. And they really going to have to do that against Ole Miss. So, for Ole Miss, Trinidad Chambers, that guy's off the damn chain. I mean, I watched him last week. I know he missed a lot of passes, but the guy know how to win. I watched him against them Georgia Bulldogs. The guy know how to win, and he know how to play some football. And they got the offense to do it with. Lane Kiffin know how to draw up these plays. South Carolina, unfortunately, I think you're gonna take another L. That's just my opinion. Um, I don't think South Carolina got enough for freaking Ole Miss. But then again, Ole Miss defense, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I think the best Ole Miss defense played. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because in that Georgia game, both teams was going back and forth. Really wasn't no defense to the fourth quarter. And that was by them Georgia Bulldogs. So I don't know about this Ole Miss defense. But I think they can beat South Carolina. Now, they're going to have to find a way to stop Lenora Sellers, I tell you that, or limit him. They're going to have to get after him. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you that now. So Lane Kiffin, you and Pete Golden better have that damn defense ready. I can tell you that. But in this game, I'm going with Ole Miss. I think the Ole Miss Rebels is just an overall better team. They playing at home. South Carolina, I don't know if they can rebound from last week, man. That was a hard fought game, and I think they played their best football last week against Alabama, but still came out on the short end of the stick. So I think they put too much into Alabama, and it's just too hard to rebound from an effort like that to come back and play on the road against a good team like Ole Miss. So therefore, I got Ole Miss winning this game. All right, next up, we got number 8 Oklahoma at number 14 Tennessee. 7:30 on ABC. Tennessee is a 3.5 point favorite over and under 56.5. Only 3.5 point favorite. But anyway, Oklahoma, they got a pretty good team. I like this Oklahoma football team, even though they had a mishap against Texas. Oklahoma, even though I like this team, couple of games, the defense done disappeared. Like against Ole Miss and like against those Texas Longhorns. Will that will that Oklahoma defense show up against these Tennessee Volunteers? I doubt it. It's going to be hard. I mean, they're going to have to really be stout on the back end. And you know Josh Heupel, he likes to run this hurry up offense, this up tempo offense. He loves that. Once they get a drive going, these plays coming back to back to back. Defense ain't got time to rest. It's hard to rotate against this Tennessee offense because they are fast. I got to give it to him. Joy Aguilar, he's on his game. Chris Brazzell is on his game. I forget they running back name, but if you get him going, this offense is really hard to stop trying to stop the pass and the run. All right, this is the number 1 scoring offense in the nation. At least they was when they played Alabama, and I think they still are. So Oklahoma is going to have a tough day on Saturday against these Tennessee Volunteers. Then come on, man. But then again, Oklahoma offense, if John Mateer, if he decide to play some damn quarterback, all right, if he decide to be the best at his position, then they can give this Tennessee defense some issues. Because Tennessee's secondary, it ain't all that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Now Oklahoma can put up some yards on this Tennessee defense, but can they put up scores? Can they get in the end zone? Not field goals, touchdowns. I think that's going to be a tough feat for this Oklahoma offense. That's just me. All right. First 5 games, Oklahoma defense was playing out of this world. But since Texas, not so much. All right. I understand that they held South Carolina to only 7 points. But look, hey, South Carolina, they ain't all that, even though they took my Alabama Crimson Tide to the brink. They gave Alabama all they could stand, just like a lot of other teams. All right, Alabama bring the best out of every freaking team that they face. All right, but I don't know Oklahoma about y'all beating Tennessee, but Tennessee, like I say, Joe Aguilar and his offense, if they on their game, they gonna be hard to beat. I'm telling you that right now. They are going to be hard to beat. All right. They front 7. They got a good front 7. It's just this secondary for freaking Tennessee that's awful. Awful. But hey, Oklahoma, if your defense come to play, you might be able to do it. But good luck. That's all I can tell you. Good luck, because I'm going with Tennessee to beat Oklahoma and to keep their playoff hopes alive. Now, I'm going to tell you, this game right here really got playoff implications. Because whoever lose this game, I think your playoff hopes is dashed. Both teams coming into this game with 2 losses. Don't lose a third one. And you know how Neyland Stadium is going to be. That place is going to be rocking. I'm going to tell you right now, Oklahoma, you going into a dangerous environment. So you better be ready. John Mateer. So I don't know if he can step up to the plate in this moment. But like I said, I got Tennessee winning. So I got Vanderbilt beating Texas. I got Georgia beating Florida. I got Ole Miss beating South Carolina. And I got Tennessee beating Oklahoma. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think. If y'all think I'm wrong, let old KB know. So, but I think I'm right in these instances. I think I'm right. So, but one, maybe 2 of these teams will prove old KB wrong. But until they do, y'all be blessed. And remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide and roll damn Tide.